from torrential rains and winds. It's a little frosty out there. Yes, that's frost this morning. Go for a few days with the low in the mid to upper 40s and the high not much warmer. To God knows what the day's really going to be like, but all the clouds are to our east. Flags hanging straight down. And that's good. Feed truck's coming today and we got a load of toad outside. That, and it doesn't do any good to have that bin open while they're filling it. Not much water gets in it unless it's like that torrential rain yesterday, but and finally get a chance to look. Yeah, we've got almost 3.5 inches since Friday night. So Friday night to, I suppose, the wee hours of Tuesday morning. Now I'm over here far enough we can look that way. Yeah, I don't see any clouds at all. Maybe a little up that direction, but oh well. See how the day goes. Hey look, now the sun's even out. There's some clouds coming, but hey, there's blue sky for now. It's actually comfortable out here in a short sleeve. I have no idea what the temperature is. But hey, and feed truck's already been here, can you tell? One of the drivers I haven't seen for a while. Old retired log truck driver who's been driving feed truck for, God, I don't know, probably 20 years, I guess. Had just enough room to get around that tank and get in there. He pulled in. He's got one of the new trailers, so he's got this little, looks like a cell phone hanging on a chain around his neck. Pulled in, kicked her in gear, flipped the auger up, swung her over, and he had to back up about 3 inches. That happened. Had to work it a little bit to get back out. If that tank wasn't there, he would have had it made. But, you know, a little tight when he pulled in the way he did. So, and let's see, by now he's probably halfway to Tillamook. That's where he was headed from here. So I'm glad he came here first. The rest of his load all goes to one place in Tillamook. So he might have a short day today. I don't know. I got to look for a container. I'm going to wipe that engine down with some crappy gas first, since I got a little can of it sitting in the shop. Then I'm going to spray it down with some brake clean to get the residue from that crap off and go from there. And we have a wash pan in here somewhere, but yeah, you know, that's somewhere. Actually belongs right there where it is. I'll be darned. So get the cobwebs out of this and see what I can get cleaned up. Oh, and Rainey came to visit. She's been in the barn. Number one's in there trying to get some straw spread. I can see some dust, so I know she's doing it. It needs it bad. Probably needs it again next week. 'Tis the season. If it'd dry up and get cold for a week, we wouldn't have to spread much straw. But when it's like this, it's just nasty in there. I was putting it off when they were still on pasture because they were out there more, but not now. So, and there's our breeze.
They're having fun to help me spread it out. Since I can only get it out so far. Well, Dad, what are you doing?
Messing around. Making a run.
First coat's going on right now.
Reading
and yes, I'm shaking.
Reading the can, this stuff's made by Duplicolor. It's a division of. I hate Duplicolor. Just so you know, Duplicolor is like pouring water on.
We've had bad experiences.
This is obviously working better than Duplicolor. Otherwise, by now half it would be on the ground. And this is actually covering, and Duplicolor takes about 10 coats to get any coverage. My opinion, my experience.
I'm kind of digging the orange.
You know, she's digging the orange, but it's going to be red.
I know, I'm digging the orange. I think it'll break up the black nicely.
She's going, oh, that's neat orange. Yeah, Chevy orange.
It is Chevy orange. But as you guys know, it will be red. Yep, same stuff's going to go on. But I like the orange. I think it's going to break up that black nicely. But we did need something to break it up a little bit.
And yeah, I know, I'm painting some stuff that normally wouldn't get painted, but
There was no sense in taking everything apart, so.
this is not a freaking custom paint job in town.
Nope. And it's not going to be perfect. I mean, it's going to be damn close to perfect, but it's going to go into something that's going to get the shit worked out of it, essentially. So, but just a little clip of us starting on it. Well, Dad's starting on it. I'm just shaking the paint cans so they're ready for him. So, yeah.
And I'm just trying not to miss spots. Because you can get everything on your first coat. If you miss a little on your second coat, it's not as bad. And I didn't say I was really going to get everything.
Everything's not going to get painted, but the important stuff will. The
I'll
important
get
part,
as much as I can.
yeah. We'll see how far we get with the 4 cans that we have.
It's like I'm not going to turn the engine over to finish painting the foliage.
Oh, hell no, there's no point. You're not going to notice it when it's running anyways. Just when you stop, you're going to notice it. But you like my little makeshifts, guys? Just some hose painted, but the important stuff will. The
I'll
important
get
part,
as much as I can.
yeah. We'll see how far we get with the 4 cans that we
It's
have.
like I'm not going to turn the engine over to finish painting the foliage.
Oh, hell no, there's no point. You're not going to notice it when it's running anyways. Just when you stop, you're going to notice it. But you like my little makeshifts, guys? Just some hose. Just to cover them. That was the one thing that was the last minute, uh-oh. Need something to cover them. So I found some hose and cut them to length so we could still get them out.
And the manifolds are going to get painted. If it burns off, it burns off. This is 550 degree paint, so
Yeah, if it burns off, who cares?
we'll find out.
Yep, we'll find out how quickly it'll have to. 550 degree paint, we'll figure out how long it takes for it to burn off or not.
And yes, I did find a couple of spots that still had a little bit of gunk on it.
Well, and it ain't gonna be perfect.
We're going to have a colored carburetor too.
As long as that carb never has problems, we'll be okay.
Nobody has problems with that.
I mean, if it does, I'm the one that's got to take it apart anyway and figure it out.
Sounded like I complained because I painted it. But
Yeah, I will later. If it ever has a problem and I got to take it apart. As long as I don't get any chips of paint in it, we're fine.
I'm not purposely. Oops. There's going to be some run-ups there. Especially since it won't fill in around it. I'm not purposely going to paint the whole exhaust manifold. But it is what it is. I'm going to try to get the intake manifold. And like I said, try to get all the carburetor. Try to get these steel lines. Just little paint on them now. Should last another 100 years, right?
100 years. I don't plan on being around that long.
Better last longer than you.
You're dripping.
I know. Well, trying to get those lines is a pain in the ass,
Yeah.
to say the least.
All right, we'll get you guys some more later.
I sure hope I got it covered good enough. The 2 Chevy orange cans just made the first coat, and the 2 red cans made the second and filled in a couple spots that didn't get enough. Yeah, I know. I should have took that sticker the rest of the way off. I didn't. I ran over it with that little wire wheel and it was down tight. course, what's paint do half the time? Lift stickers. Oh, geez, I missed a little over there. Oh, well. Once the sucker's sitting between those frame rails and there's a cab sitting down over the top of it, there's not a lot you're going to see. You're just going to see that they're red there. So, anyway, there it is. It can sit there and cure for a while. There's your night shot. Mom's Christmas lights. I just walked out of the shop a little after 6. Painted some accessories. Hopefully it'll be dry tomorrow. We got a moon. Had a couple showers today, but not too bad. Number one did some videos. She ended up having to edit to split it up so she could send it to me. So I don't know what order you're going to get them in, but I'll put all hers together. Hopefully I figure it out. Otherwise, you know, the words might not make sense. So, hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you'll have a good evening.